Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Hustle Cat. And the last time, Hayes wrote us an adorable little poem and was professing his love, and then fucked it up, and then had a spaz attack, and we almost all turned into fuzzies or something. And now he's passed out on our chest while we're standing there, and it's awkward. Anyway, what was all that? It was so romantic, but he's been avoiding me all day, ever since we hung out last night. Was he planning something like this the whole time? No, he was shy and awkward about his feelings because he didn't think you'd liked him too. Is he trying to confess? I mean, I can't think of anything else it could possibly be, but my heart flip-flops when I think about a convenient possibility like that. After a while, my arm starts to cramp, so I might as well wake him up and ask. Hey, Hayes? You all right now? Groggily, he sits up, but he's still squarely in my arms. His glasses are sitting askew on his face, so he reaches around my elbow and fixes them back in place. Oh, I'm sorry. He tries to get up, but I squeeze him right back in place. No, you stay right here. What was that all about? Well, I forgot about it, okay? Forget about it, okay? It's nothing. No, I don't think it was. Just tell me, okay? No poetry, especially not magic poetry. No answer. He stares at his feet. My heart's gonna pound out of my chest. Was I wrong? I was gonna just say it, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. What if it was all a big misunderstanding? I like you. I think you're charming and attractive, and I just, it's hard enough, for me to make friends. I don't have a lot of them. I always thought that, liking someone would make things easier, to have someone you feel comfortable around immediately. But it actually kind of made things harder. I've been a wreck, Avery. I'm more nervous than ever because I keep getting real scared that I messed everything up. You didn't mess anything up. I like you, Hayes. Like, romantically like you. I can practically feel him heat to boiling in my arms. He's so flustered. I think you're really cute, and I like how sensitive and smart you are. And I really admire that. I'm not like that at all, I don't know what to say. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. That's cool with me. You don't always have to have something to say when you're spending time with someone, I just hate that every time I try to do something right, it just blows up in my face like that. Look, I really think the gesture was sweet, but have I ever done anything right, like, basically ever? You've seen my apartment. You know I don't care about things being neat and perfect. You know if I'd beaten you to sharing my feelings, it would have been sloppy as hell, and I think that's fine for me. Yeah, I suppose. I like the idea of grand gestures. I wish I was the kind of person who thought of that stuff without effort. I wish I was someone who was adventurous or spontaneous or naturally romantic. I don't know, man. I think that was pretty adventurous, spontaneous, and romantic. Even the last part, because now we get to cuddle. He turns bright red and looks down at the collar of his shirt, but then peeks his eyes back up at me. Well, it wasn't really spontaneous. I did ask for advice. Oh, yeah? Wait, did someone tell you to do that? Well, not the magic part, but Graves told me that the way to someone's heart is through poetry. I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I guess I'm not surprised Graves told you that. Really, though, you asked Graves for advice? When did you see him? It was a few days ago. Oh, wow, so you've been thinking about this for a while. Hayes bites his lip and nods. Oh, and also, hold on, it's in my pocket. I didn't even see that he was holding anything, but I think he just took my picture. Well, is that a camera? Finley said pictures or it didn't happen. So you did tell Finley. I thought she seemed kind of suspicious. Everybody's gonna know about this now. They already do. I asked for a lot of advice. Aw, it's really sweet, actually. Like, a lot of advice. Oh, wow. Hayes nods and bites his lip again. I guess it's something he does when he's nervous, and it's absolutely adorable. Oh my god, you're so cute. Anyway, I've got a better idea for a commemorative photo. Oh? Come here. Oh, look, wait, he's blushing and shocked that we gave him a kiss. That's so cute. Hey. That probably would have been a better end to that last part, but whatever. I'm walking on the sun with the stars on my shoulders and the wind in my hair, or some other complicated metaphor. I don't know, I've been so happy lately, it's great. I mean, work is still work, and mochi is still mochi, but I got a really cute crush I can spend my time with, and I'm starting to get to the bottom of this magical curse thing. Hayes hasn't written me any more poetry, which is kind of a blessing, but also a bummer. I liked it, but I don't know if I can handle any more magic mishaps. We sort of do our own things when we hang out, but we do them together. See, that's what I like. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, you could be doing something totally different, but you're in the same room and that counts. That counts as being together. Like, he reads and I throw myself across his lap and play that stupid idle dance game Finley got me started on. He's still really shy about initiating PDA, but it's only been like, what, a day? Like Mason said, it takes time. I've been showering him with enough kisses and affection for both of us. He seems to like it a lot. Hayes gently sits his book down next to me, so I roll over and look up at him. We should probably get going soon, don't you think? Yeah, Mochi's gonna flip his top if I'm not there to feed him soon. Is he really that bad? The worst. I'll come home and hear him scratching and howling at the door like he hasn't eaten in decades. Sounds like he learned from you. Hey! He's loosening up a lot. I was so happy the first time he cracked a joke. At this rate, he'll be an expert at bullying me. All right, I'll set you free. I roll my creaky bones off his lap and off the couch. He stands and stretches. Your legs didn't fall asleep or anything, did they? No, I'm fine, thank you. But I could stand to stretch them with a bit of a walk. May I walk you home? Aw, you're so polite. Of course you may. Shall we? I hold my arm out crooked, and he loops his around it. We head out together, only pausing briefly to lock the front door. I let go after the latch clicks. Can't exactly hook arms with a cat, you know. Can you turn around? You got it. I walk a few steps ahead and wait, but I don't hear anything different. There are footsteps approaching from behind me. Human footsteps. I don't understand. Eh? Did we break the curse somehow? Oh my god, I think so. Oh my god! I grab his hands and spin him around in a little dance. His laugh is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Are you gonna be okay? I know the cat curse was important to you. To have downtime and all that. Well, I'll miss it for sure. But I don't know. There are other ways I can handle stress, I think. We can work on it together, you know? Oh! We can work on it together, you know? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, double guns. Pew, pew. Spacey's an appropriate name. Of course. He's like, yeah, of course. It's way later than when I usually leave. Usually the sun's still peeking through the city skyline, but tonight the moon's already high. Back home, the crickets would be chirping full force right now. They get super noisy this time of year. Car noises echo from the main roads are close enough. Want to come over for dinner? I'd love to, but I should make some stops. There's a lot more I can do outside of work now. I'd like to take advantage of that. Oh, no, I get it. I'd have so many plans if I were you. Though it's not like stores are open right now, so... What are you gonna do? Well, it'll be nice to shower at my own place, so... Oh, geez, I hadn't even thought about having to shower at Graves' place, too. Ew. Well, I mean, it's very clean, so... It's just nicer not to feel like a house guest, I think. I understand. Go, get clean. Would you like me to walk you home first? Isn't your apartment in the other direction? Nah, go ahead. I'm not gonna make you do double work. Unless you want me to walk you home. No, I'll be fine. I'll talk to you later, okay? See you tomorrow. See you, babe. Uh-oh. If he's turning this red now from a pet name, I can only imagine where this is gonna go from here. He's such a cutie. I lean in and kiss him. It's kind of nice to be smooching on someone who's almost the same height as me. No neck strain. Good night. Just as I turn to go, he grabs my wrist and whirls me to face him. He kisses me again, and the way he puts his hand on the small of my back, I think he was going to try to dip me. Oh! He doesn't. I'm a little disappointed. But points for effort. He's getting bold. Bye. He trots off down the opposite street, and I swear if I didn't know it was that crappy video store, I think he's blushing so hard he's giving off a red light. I kind kind of want to follow him, but I'll let thoughts of poetic former cats carry me home instead. It's a nicer walk that way. At least until I get closer to my apartment. And this is where we run into... I whip around just the street. And this is where we run into Natched, yes. Okay. We can skip this. And then Graves. We're going to run away. Don't worry, kitten. I'll catch up. Ha! Natched where it's haunt me as I run the best I can on my sore ankle. It hurts with every step, but I can't stop. Hayes, I've got to find Hayes. I need his help just as much as he needed mine. I just hope I can keep running on this foot before it balloons up or before the pain gets to be too much. It's a few blocks later when I remember. I have a cell phone, and so does Hayes, and I have his number. I grab the phone from my pocket and mash the buttons as best I can, nearly calling my parents in the process. This is the last thing they need to hear from me. But still, I managed to get Hayes' number pulled up. The phone rings. I hope he's not in the shower yet. Pick up. I know you hate talking on the phone, but this is an emergency. Trying to communicate that via telepathy doesn't work, unsurprisingly. Avery? Hello? Oh, surprise! Maybe it does. Hayes! Hayes, watch out! There's some wild rogue on the loose, and he's attacked me. And Graves. Graves is... It's bad, Hayes. I don't know what to do. Help me. Oh man, I think he's following me. I don't know. Avery, calm down. Deep breaths, remember? Like you told me. Meet me at the cafe. I'll deep breaths there. Oh, okay. I mashed the phone screen again, hopefully to hang up, then shoved the phone in my pocket. I want to cry in relief when I see the cafe come into view. Consider this another reason I'm glad I don't live far from work. I throw myself against the door and jam the key into the lock. It's hard to make sure I have the right key when I'm looking to see if I was followed, but I manage. The lock clicks and my body weight swings the door open. I tumble to the floor and kick it shut with my good foot. My lungs are on fire. My brain is fire. I hear the door fling open behind me. I shriek. Avery! Oh no, Avery! But then Hayes is by my side, pulling me close. Remember to breathe. It's gonna be okay. I cling to him, wrapping my hand in his hair. I'm okay now. Okay? We're both okay. But Avery, are you hurt? Let's not... If I gotta take deep breaths, you do too. Just breathe. Sorry, I'm not much comfort if I'm getting anxious too. I don't know what to do. I just don't want to be alone. It's all I need. Just give me a minute like this, and then we'll deal with everything else. I can do that. He pulls me closer, and I feel at least a little bit better. I hope he does too. Maybe if we just huddle on each other long enough, the Snatch guy will give up and go away. Can you tell what happened? I do the best I can to explain the situation to him. I feel his grip on me tighten. I can't see his face from here. Is he getting scared? Angry? I should have walked you home. If he's gonna hurt you with Graves like that, I won't forgive him. His voice is clear, level, and low. Oh, he's mad. I pull back and there's a fire in his eyes I've never seen. Don't worry about it. I think we just need to escape. Maybe he got what he wanted. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it. There's a noise at the door. We both freeze. He's here. Stay here. I'll take care of this. No, it's okay. I'll get it. Holy crap, now that I've had a few minutes to let everything catch up, my ankle hurts like hell. I try to hobble to the door, but it flies open before I have the chance. I ready myself to fight a murderer armed with a bat, but it's... Finley? You guys! Oh my god! The curse! She grabs my hand at this little dance, but stops when I wince in pain. And this is where everybody comes in and we talk about everything, so we've done this a million times already. And it's also the same regardless of who we're with. Okay. So he started to say something. All eyes turn on Hayes and he clams up. I put my hand on his and give it a reassuring squeeze. He gives me a smile and his shoulders soften. Yeah? I don't think Graves was really in on all this. I sort of thought he was just some eccentric old guy who got caught up in things. Of course he's in on it. The strongest witch in the city. Well, was. I immediately regret saying that when Reese shoots me a furious, glossy-eyed glare. This feels so surreal. I thought magic was more gentle than this. Is this what magic is really like? Bad enough to, dispose of graves? Of course it is. How else would this be happening? But he was too strong to get cursed. That part was just us. But he wasn't too strong not to curse us. Does that matter now? He's gone. And this Natch is gonna be here to take everything else too. Okay, and then that's where we go there. Hayes squeezes my hand. And then Reese and Landry go out. Oh, and then, she's going to take Hayes, and he says, I'd rather not leave Avery if that's okay. I know some first aid, so I can at least make myself useful and patch up her ankle. Yeah, gotcha. I can work with that. Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do. Yeah, you're our screw-up kid. That's what she's going to say, but it's not. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Hold on. So then here we go. I think the cats know something's out. Okay. I hear the gentle clack of ceramic against ceramic and pop one eye open. Hayes has set a cup and saucer in front of me. I think you've got a better idea, but here's a cappuccino if you need it. Just the way you like it. I'm gonna get spoiled by you sooner or later. I'm just trying to be nice. You don't have to try very hard. You are. Are what? Nice, of course. And cute. Oh, okay. You're pretty cute, too. I'm so exhausted, I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a minute. I feel the couch shift next to me, and then Hayes is there. He puts his head on my shoulder. I don't bother opening my eyes. If I keep them closed, I'll forget all the other stuff. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it Natch? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited? Or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She balances the door against her hips since her hands are full of cat carrier. Okay. No, should I get out of here? Am I interrupting something? I saw that. Should I get out of here now? Am I interrupting something? Oh, look at her. She thinks she can be so smug just because Hayes sent her that kiss selfie. You're interrupting my sleep, that's what. You know what I mean. Finley, you're impossible. I hear a faint snort next to me. Hayes is laughing too? Traitor. I can't be mad. I'm glad her stupid blustering took enough pressure off him to get him to laugh. And off me too, for just a second. Finley kind of did some good for both of us, I guess. I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be Natch. Anyway, I know that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry, back already with Graves. Or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust if they haul him off the sidewalk. Okay, so we're gonna kind of skip that because we know we've kind of read this. There's gonna be some parts that are slightly different, so... Okay, hold on. Okay, this is where they start teaching magic, so we can skip through this. Okay, so he was gonna get Dracula, and he says he's gonna get her. Okay, Hayes shrinks like he's been scolded. I give him a little pinch to the arm, and he jumps in place. He looks at me alarmed, but softened when he sees my smile. I'll get Mochi. He likes me. The only thing Mochi likes is canned food. Reese disappears upstairs. Hayes crouches and holds his hand out toward Mochi. He beckons with his hands. Purr. No, purr. 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 Mochi actually goes to him. He comes when called, like a puppy. What? I told you he likes me. Cats like quiet people. This is so unfair. My own cat likes my boyfriend more than me. Hayes turns a bright shade of pink. I guess I hadn't called him my boyfriend yet, but it felt right. Judging by the way he's holding back a smile, I don't think he minded. Look at Finley! The look Finley just gave me. That was like the look on my face. Jeez. I settle into the couch and squeeze my eyes shut. Fake sleep drifts in and out of real sleep. The sound of everybody milling around their assigned duties becomes background noise. Landry and Reese stand outside, soldiers in front of a palace. The height difference between them would be cute under other circumstances. Finley raises her voice from time to time as she chases cats around. I hear Hayes and Mason trailing behind her. If I tune everything out, it almost sounds like a normal workday. Almost like Graves could walk back through the door and... No, just relax for a second. Then quiet. Just as quietly, Hayes settles next to me. I don't even bother opening my eyes. It's so quiet. I can hear the anxiety churning in my stomach. If Natch doesn't kill me, waiting will. Maybe he's not coming. I'm not trying to be too optimistic about things like this. Oh, I try not to be too optimistic. I try not to be too optimistic about anything. Well, maybe we should go find him and get it over with. 6 against 1. Between all of us, I think maybe we all equal one witch. I don't think it's enough power. If what Reese was saying is right, I mean, because I don't know anything about this. You know what's weird? Okay, so hold on. Landry had the other kid that he bullied. Or, that the bully kid. The kid that, quote unquote, gave him a heartburn curse, but he thought it was going to explode his heart. Finley had the internet bully, but Hayes didn't really have anything. So, because that was, whole other parts of theirs. So, it was like, is Hayes' part be, so much smaller? Because, I guess we had the grand romantic gesture and the weirdness, and, maybe we didn't have... Because, with Finley, we had, we had her over, and then that's when the curse broke for her. And then we ran into the internet creep and all that. And then he, came back into the cafe. And with Hayes, we did a little more romancy thingies. So maybe, instead of him having, a bully or somebody to deal with, he had to deal with himself. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if, we missed some not that we missed them, obviously, because we would have gotten them, but just, they didn't include scenes with Hayes. We could have had more. Are we not getting as much with Hayes as we got with the others? Or is it just because it just seems like that because we didn't have an extra, bully to kind of fight with or whatever? Anyway, who says it's about power? Maybe if we come up with a good enough plan, I hear some noise outside, scuffling and shouting. Ping. The noise of a metal bat hitting the asphalt. I didn't have to say ping because it made the noise for me, but I just wanted to say ping. Ping. Pert. Purr. Ow. Meh. I shoot it from the seat. Well, what? It's him. It has to be him. I have to go help Reese and Landry. I won't be with you. Sorry. Hayes is quickly at my side. Don't rush into things, Avery. I think Reese and Landry will be fine. They're so strong, so... His voice dies in his throat. I feel a pang in my chest at what stands outside. Landry and Reese are already rust. Natch is there, bat swung over his shoulder like he's posing for his baseball card. I want to swing it and knock his head off. All right, jerk lord, enough's enough. Now you're talking. Glad we found ourselves a deal, kitten. Let me state my terms. I think it was downright dirty of Graves to give my property away. So why don't we do this the right way? You give me the cafe, and I'll let you go home nice and mobile. Clean and unrusted. Did you ask Landry and Reese politely too? Look how it worked out for them. Would have loved to, but they charged right at me. Little Reese just dove in with guns a-blazing, pardon the expression. Ain't wrong to defend myself, is it? But I got nothing against making arrangements. I'm not such a bad guy, Think it's too bad we're seeing this from opposite sides. Like hell I'll negotiate with you. More's the pity, as they say. Your sweetie over there don't seem the fighting type, but he looks fit to jump me if something happens. Now I'll tell you, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta, but I'm not keen on rusting someone that pretty. My heart drops to my stomach and I whip my attention back toward the door. Hayes stands behind me. When did he come outside? Is he talking about us? He doesn't want to rust someone as pretty as us or as pretty as Hayes. I'm really confused as to who he's talking about. He's like, wait, are you calling me pretty or my boyfriend? Yeah, it's probably my boyfriend, but anyway. Hayes stands behind me. When did he go? Okay. His hands are balled into fists and his arms are trembling. But here he is, stance wide, ready. Just try it. I know magic too. That right. I think Graves knew some of that too. Hayes swallows hard and I see him falter. I can't let these two fight. Natch would wipe the floor with him. Way to have faith in your poem-writing boyfriend. I mean, iambic pentameter is a really shitty magic to have. Like, not gonna lie, Landry got the cool magic. He got like fucking like ice magic or whatever. Like what? Oh, his was electric magic. Like electricity. Electricity is so much cooler than like, well, I have magic, but I have to be able to write an iambic pentameter. So, yeah, I better be good on the uptake on that one. Or like, hashtag! I mean, actually, well, I think we figured out in the last part that, like, or in the last path, in Landry's path, that, like, Finley's wouldn't be bad. You could be like, hashtag millionaire! Woo, look at all the money I have! Like, hashtag won the lottery! I mean, you can make shit happen with hashtag. Stop bullying him and get to the point. Naturally, my point is, on guard. He beckons me like this is a damn martial arts movie or something. I don't think he's supposed to sound like he's from like fucking the deep south of the US. That's just the way he is. Are all witches this showy? This obnoxious? This menacing? I'm so sorry it's late. I've been reading a lot, so I'm yawning. There's a trash bin by the door. I reach in and pull out whatever I can. There's an old soda can I unravel and fashion into a blade, and a coffee cup and a lid I turn into paper and plastic hilt. Okay, look, it's the best I can do under pressure. It's sort of thin, rapier sort of sword, which is like the worst possible thing I could use against a freaking bat. He swings. I try to parry with my sword, but it shatters to tiny rusty fragments in my hands, like the trash it was made of. Well, I'm not smarter or faster, I guess. I barely roll out of the way in time to miss getting smacked in the face with a bat. If it had a blade, it would have chomped my hair. Hayes, run, just go. Absolutely not. I don't have time for this. I grab another empty soda can, condense it as best I can. It shrinks like I drained it in the air, drain the air from it, and toss it at Natch's head. He dodges, but not as fast as I thought he would. Maybe if I keep throwing trash at him forever, I'll be okay. I need to be honest with myself. I need help. A bat! His voice is beautiful and clear. It rings out over the cafe turned battlefield. Natch and I turn our heads toward the source. Hayes. Rusted away. Falls from assailant's hands. He can't seem to pick it back up. It's stuck. The gravity of his voice hangs thick in the air. It's more sure than I've ever heard him sound. Feels heavy. I guess he doesn't have to write an iambic pentameter because I'm pretty sure that wasn't. Natch shrugs and lifts his bat. It slips through his grip and clatters to the ground with a metallic ping. I'll be damned. One of those, huh? It's like he's forgotten I'm here. He turns his full attention on Hayes, and he looks fit to kill. I've got to get his attention again. Not gonna get your bat back, buddy. You heard a little songbird, kitten. Couldn't if I tried. Ain't no matter. Changes things a bit, but that's all. Natch lunges at Hayes. He holds him by the shirt collar. Oh, he's turning him to rust. You make magic with your voice, yeah? What do you suppose would happen if I put my hands around your neck? Stick a finger in your mouth. Ew, that's fucking disgusting. Look, he looks so charming. Look at his face like, hello, how are you? How would you feel if I made sure you couldn't speak and I turned your voice into rust? It's like, stick a finger in your mouth. Ew! Your hands are rusty. That's disgusting. I could get tetanus. Would make a real great joke, don't you think? Because the cat's supposed to get your tongue, but, well, Graves might have some trouble now. I bolt towards them and throw myself at Natch's arms. I manage to get mine wrapped around his, and I drop my entire body weight to get his hands off Hayes. I feel this awful cold on my hands. I look down. They're turning to rust. Good. Let them rust onto Natch's stupid body if this is how it's gonna be. He keeps trying to shake me, but I dig my fingers in like claws. Hayes! A poem, please! I've never needed poetry more urgently before in my life. I hope this works. I know we're kind of at time, but I feel like this is the end of this part, so I don't want to, like, end and then start another part with, like, just, like, 2 minutes, so this one might be a little long. I hear that verse can dissolve rust. I understand that's no small feat. Within my magic I entrust. This witch of rust I will defeat. Natch snarls and throws me to the ground. I land with a thump, but I leap back on, dragging him down with everything I've got. I feel heavy, rusty. Let my words become like acid, corrode away and rust remove. Friends and comrades return placid. Return to them the will to move. My hands tingle. I feel hot. Hell, they feel anything. I think I see Reese move out of the corner of my eye, but it could be Natch's thrashing. Son of a... Away, the rust will fall, stripping bare Natch's wherewithal. Ain't even good. You never realized quality isn't quintessential. Magic is in the conviction with the which you... Magic is in the conviction with which you speak such verses. Oh, for some, perhaps even you, the crudest words would do. But you've always been terribly impatient with rhymes, haven't you? Graves? In the flesh, more or less, thanks to Hayes. Graves steps out of the rust like a cicada shedding its shell. He walks towards me and Natch places his hand on my shoulder. I take the hint. I'm more interested in making sure Hayes is okay anyway. Go. You are neither welcome here, nor do you possess the power to usurp me with my hometown advantage and 4 of the best apprentices and adepts in this city. I see Landry and Reese move out of the corner of my eye, but I throw my arms around Hayes instead. Of course, he's your boyfriend. He balls his hands around fistfuls of my shirt. Avery? Oh, Avery, are you okay? Yeah, shh, it's okay. We're both okay. Let them deal with Natch. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. Right now, it's just me and Hayes, and we're going to be alright. Can't believe this. He let Natch go. Why would he do that? I don't get it. Graves says there's a lot of nuance to the situation I don't get. What I do get, there's too much history and baggage between them. Staying out of it. He tries to explain the curse and everything surrounding it, but I don't get that either. Something about the double layers of curses, cursing as a magic lesson, blah blah, blah blah blah, whatever. Sounded like excuses to me. But I'm not gonna quit or anything. I still like the cafe and I like working there. But I am gonna take advantage of this huge chunk of paid vacation that Hayes and I were given. So I took Hayes home. Just for a bit. I'm not moving back to the country or anything. There are a lot of birds here that he's never seen. And we've got one of the best wildlife reserves in the region. Look, it's it's supposed to be a flamingo or something. Look, birdies! Ah, birds! He's like a kid in a candy store. I never got this stuff before, but now I see the appeal. I'm still more of a cat person, but birds are pretty cool too. He's been writing a lot of poetry, mostly about birds. He lets me read it, but he doesn't say them out loud anymore. We aren't sure if that might conjure up a bird or something. It's probably safer this way. I've been trying my hand at writing some poetry too. How about this haiku? There's a lot of cats, not allowed in kitchen, health and safety code, or this one, coffee for your face, cats if you were into cats, what more do you need? So, how is it? What do you mean needs work? See, I was right. It would have only been 3 or 4 minutes over. But now wait. Wait for it. Okay, hold on. Wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. They do this and then they start spinning. But wait. Look! Ah! I gotta eat this. I'm so excited. But yeah, whee! So excited! I would ask you guys who you want to see next, but, I'm recording this ahead of time, so you guys have only just started watching Hustle Cat. There's probably only been, I'm not even gonna lie, only 3 parts have gone up so far. This is part 18. So yeah, I'm 15 parts ahead from you guys. I'm literally 4 weeks ahead of my recording right now, and I'll be going on to 5. I've been trying to keep it up just because I don't want to get behind or I don't want to get behind and then be like, shit. So if I keep ahead, it's better, because then if there's days I can't record, I don't feel bad and I don't worry about not having stuff. But it does mean that there's a lot of things that we don't have. We can't get opinions or anything on. Who do you want to do next or whatever, but we're going to do everybody. So it's cool. So I'm just looking. So I think Hayes only took 4 parts. So... Wow, we might only get like 30 parts out of this entire entire game. Obviously, it would have been longer if we read everything, but why are we reading all the same shit over and over? But that will take us in through the middle of September, so, you know. We might have a point in a couple of weeks. I might have... I know this normally goes up every other day, but I might put it up 2 days in a row, just because it really depends with the... Actually, yes, no, right now, you guys, the alternate day is the Sherlock Holmes game that I'm playing, and that might end... I might not have a part for that. I was hoping I could get it into 14 parts, and it might be like 13 parts. And then Life is Strange comes out on the 31st, on August 31st. So, and I don't know if I would be able to record the part and put it up the same day. So I have it scheduled to go up September 2nd. But if I don't have that Sherlock Holmes part, then I can move Hustle Cat, and then it could go up the 1st. So somewhere around there. So we might have some like kind of off days, but that's only because I want to get Life is Strange before the storm out for you guys, because I'm really excited about that, and I'm really excited that it's coming out. Look, there's Ace again! Ah, I'm so excited. But anyway, mini channel update while we're watching the end of this. But yeah, so anyway, I will see you guys next time, and we will go down Mason or Reese's path, whoever I decide. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I haven't really decided. Actually, yeah. Maybe we'll go down Mason's path, just because, like, we started with Finley, and then we did Landry. I mean, we could bookend it and have, like, the ladies start to end. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens when I go to record and whose path I feel like going down. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.